This is my reverse Sicilian.
Oh dear. Reverse Sicilian.
Yeah. Get my ass kicked all the time when I use it, but hey. Yeah, no, it's a super cool idea, dude. I'm gonna look into that because
or podcasting. I mean.
Yeah, podcasts are also a good idea. It's just whatever beats chasing around publishers is a good idea. So. I mean, a podcast is essentially, if I am podcasting the book, that's essentially like what's it called, an audio book or something.
Yeah.
That's correct. You never cease to amaze me. If it's not one thing, it's the other. Correct. Where does he go from there? That's the thing. I know he's going to jump around for a little while, but I'm just not sure where this is all going, Nice. My bigger thing is I'm just not sure where this whole escapade is leading. Interesting. It's interesting. What's he planning? Because I know he's planning something. It must be. What happens after he does that? That's what I'm worried about. What happens next? Oh, that's what happens next. Okay. That's what happens next. I see. Her queen comes back to visit. Of course. Uh-oh. Think about it.
Think about this.
Thinking can sometimes be a good thing. Say check. I'm only doing this to find out. I don't really mean it, Yeah, it goes right in there, huh? Fascinating. Incredibly fascinating. Alright, let's just do that. There's really no need to overthink this whole ordeal. There's absolutely no need to do that. There's no need to do that. I don't really want to trade, but I just want to know your opinion on a trade. If I hypothetically did want to trade, what would you do?
Sure, why not?
Why not, right? Not. I mean, where does he go from there, right? Where do we all go from there? Who knows? Alright, I'll take it. I mean, what am I going to do, right? You can see my hands are tied. I guess there's no canceling for me today, but for some strange reason I'm okay with that. I can go pawn chasing. There's no point going pawn chasing at all. I go pawn chasing. I don't chase pawns, chase money, and then pawns chase you. thankfully the sun's coming out now too. When winter comes around, players generally don't stick around, you know. That's the beach. It's cold. This bishop of yours.
Yeah. Problem.
Looks like he's in the wrong side of town. Yeah, that's what I would do too, to be honest with you. Why not, right? Trade's a trade. A trade is a trade. Yeah, you know, I'll do what you're doing, the whole fishing thing. I'll do that. I'll just copy you. Yeah. I will just copy you. Oh boy, why are we doing this? Come on, Michael, we had something planned. What was it? Oh boy.
By the way, it all makes sense.
Nothing wrong with doing that. Nothing wrong with doing that. I'll keep fishing. I'll do what you do. I'll do whatever you do. Oh boy, I'll do whatever you do. Anything you do, I'll do it. Whatever you do. That's good. That's good.
Hello?
Should be more wary of where I go.
What?
Uh-oh. What on earth are we doing? What on earth are we doing? Holy smokes. Yeah, you should call me Mr. Throw Games Away instead of Michael. It's a better name for me. Jeez Louise. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's game. Holy smokes,
Good
dude.
game. Well done. Yeah, that was a nice trapping my yeah.
Yeah, but it's 2 games where I just sit there. No, it's like magic.
Hey guys, Brian here, and let's go over the game, see what we can learn from it. So in this position, I moved, black moved c6, and I took the bishop with the rook, and try to get a little fancy here with the fork, and then basically picking up a rook for 2 pieces. But if you want to go move back here, instead of taking the rook, pause the video and find a better move for white. Alright, it's basically keep it simple. Develop with a threat, and bishop moves back, and now I can kind of do my thing with the queen in the corner, pick up some pawns, trade off the queens, and start pushing this past pawn. And let's go to the next position in the game here. And in the game, rook takes f2 was played, and I played knight takes bishop. But if you want to go move back, pause the video and find a sneaky trap for white. You can do so now. Alright, so the clue was trap, and the trap is knight f3. Notice how this rook can't go anywhere. Right now, anywhere he moves he will get captured, but it's black to move here, so let's say black moves king e7 to free up the rook. Now all you have to do is threaten the rook in its current position, and he will have no choice but to take the exchange. So a nice trap for white there. Now let's go to where black could have easily won the game here. Well, not easily, but kind of it would take time, but inevitably he would win. So in this position, I played a4, and in the game d4 was played. But if you want to go move back, pause the video and find a better move for black in this position, you can do so now. Alright, one of the big themes in the endgame is passed pawns must be pushed. So which of these pawns for black is his passed pawn? And you know you have a pass pawn when you don't have enemy pawns on either side of your pawn. So this wouldn't be a pass pawn because you have this pawn here. This wouldn't be a pass pawn because you have this pawn here. Same thing for this here, and this would be here. This is black's magic pawn, so he must push this. And the beautiful idea about pushing past pawns is that it forces your opponent to be defensive, and then you can slowly kind of bring your forces down and create more pressure, and there may not be enough time for counterplay on your opponent's part. So let's see what happens. E5, let's say I try to push my pass pawn. He pushes his, and now because I want to remove the rook over, I'm gonna kind of save what little pawns I can on the flank there. And now I'm gonna try to stop his pass pawn. You know, I push mine to counter, but he has another pass pawn now, and that pawn is gonna drop in the corner. Here comes his king. I gobble up some of his pawns, and now my bishop is trapped. And now that pawn, that e pawn, is getting very dangerous here. I try to stop it, but it eventually queens, and easy mop-up duty for black in this position. And let's go to the last position in the game here. I checked, and black played king d8, but if you want to go move back, pause the video and find a better move for black in this position, you can do so now. Simply bring up the rook to defend. And white will move the rook back out of danger, and black should be able to win this game, but it's still not going to be as easy as it was in the last position. And basically the bishop has to sack itself for the pass pawn, and that pawn will drop, that pawn will drop, and computer has black at negative 2.6. Should be able to win, but you know, anything can happen in endgame with time scramble on both sides. Stalemates, you know, you may be able to miss this pass pawn, but yeah, I mean that would have been a better move for black in that position. But let's go quickly and review what we can learn from this game. Yeah, in the beginning, try not to get too fancy. That's I should have just stuck to solid things. You know, develop pieces, get more in the game, but try to get a little spicy, and that kind of was maybe probably not the best move. When the rook is kind of in your territory this early in the game, see if you can trap it. Passed pawns must be pushed instead of d4, e5, and then just push it to glory, because it's so much good for you, and it creates so much problems for your opponents. And last but not least, I mean, it's hard when you're the one playing in the end game under time scramble. It's really easy to make these kind of mistakes, so just pause, think a little bit, and try to find a better move here, and black would have been fine. So hope you guys enjoyed the game, hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the video description below. You get a lot of cool stuff for being a patron. You get like interviews, the matches that people want to see, the rematches, tips, analysis of games, and a lot more. So check that out. And hope you guys enjoyed the game, hope you guys enjoyed the analysis, and thanks. I'll see you guys later.